You gotta restart the launcher grate. Oh boy. Hate it when it happens. So welcome everybody, this is TechStack here. As soon as I can get things going here, we hopefully can do a playtest. Some of the guys on the other channel, that I hope they join over here too. And we'll go from there. Come on, Minecraft, launch. So let me talk briefly about what's changed. Hola, hola.
You're there now? Okay.
Yeah.
We just you went AFK and then you came back and you were just in the stream channel because I assume you booted up OBS.
Yeah. Exactly. And I am streaming live already, so. Hello everyone.
So it looks like you were able to update the tech tree.
Yes. Hopefully it all works and doesn't crash on us. But I have a minor level of confidence in it.
So all you did was just reorganize the nodes and then make the pikemen require an armory structure to be built.
Yes, kind of. It required more code chains than I thought it would because I renamed some of the research keys and stuff too. But it's all good. The main thing, everybody, for tonight's changes. Tech tree reorg, you have to have an armory down to place or to recruit pikemen. Pikemen have no knockback resistance now. They had a very small amount of it before. And there's tooltip text that describes what the research is, just because I was in the messing with research anyway, so why not? So build 96, I think it is. Whatever the latest is, if you want to join.
What map we playing?
Green fields, the best fields.
Just do current
I
map.
don't like that it's actually fully symmetrical. And there's that path of flatness going between the two sides.
That's right.
You don't like that?
Well, you can easily build barracks on those sides.
Yeah.
It kind of has a preference for you to move that way. That's all. You build your barracks out that way, and then you hit the other player that's also building the barracks out that way. So you two merge and fight.
And see what you were doing up here actually kind of changes the game a little bit. So I put some blocks down randomly so no one put barracks up here. Spectator. Why? Survival. Okay. So this is where our lobby will be nice. While waiting for others. Is anyone joining us? I guess I should ask that.
I was thinking about it. Now I've changed my mind and I don't want to come.
Well, fine.
Play with trains. Play with trains. I'm gonna go in this quadrant, but I'm gonna stand right here so that we all have to do the run and no one gets an advantage. But I'm just gonna go this way.
And you said all that, just...
Can I go that way too?
Don't you get an advantage by being that much closer?
Sure, Tech, sure. But I'm gonna go this way, and I need to remember which way I'm going, because I'm looking at the map, and I want to remember which quadrant I'm in.
Oh. There's people. Yay.
Yeah, I was trying to tell you, I just didn't remember that I had muted, so.
Oh, my laptop's spooling up. Generators are on.
One of those. How do we only have 4 people? I miscounted.
Because Reaper just left.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say. I counted
Because
5 come
Boy
in.
decided to poop out.
Can you actually put a barracks here normally?
You normally can?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, there was some blocks that were like, I don't know, somewhere up here that CZ killed that were just 2 random blocks. So I just placed them again in different random spots.
I really don't think that matters.
If you can put a barracks up here, it's a big difference.
Or a tower.
Or a tower, yeah, the tower would be awful up here. Trying to dump up a hill while you're getting shot at.
But I can place a barracks right over here, and I can place a tower right over here.
Yes.
And I can
Yawn.
place... Let's
Yawn.
see.
But if one person could put one in the middle, that means they have control of everybody instead of just their side.
Yeah, they're showing their.
I don't think these tiny little details matter as much as you're talking about them.
Yeah, but
I will
Propaganda,
purposely try and make the matter if you would like me to. I will
Yeah,
be the guy.
Are we playing? I don't know.
Are we waiting on Reaper to come back? That's the only question I have.
Nope.
No, you guys got 4 people.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he said it.
Parker, 4 people.
Well, I see Fiery's still white, so he needs a team.
That's racist.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'll be
I'm
ready as soon as I take 2 more hearts damage. So I do not even have enough food to run right now. There we go.
Oh shoot, that's what I should have done.
And now Reaper joins again.
Now, Reaper, are you going to be on a team actually? Or are you going to spectate?
Or Tech, you could
You wanna know
spectate and
I could
go to a
spec-
different channel and just commentate for stream and just watch what everybody's doing.
Yo. But now
I
Reaper's
think I have
left.
too much fun though.
Well, because there is an advantage when you're trying to balance the game just to see multiple people playing
What the
it.
tactics are, yeah.
Yeah, on
Nonsense.
at
Nonsense.
different points during the game.
Nope.
It was nice when we did that before.
Reaper, are you coming back?
No, I just wanted to punch you.
I figured. Okay.
You said you wanted to take damage.
I already did it. I died and respawned by the time you got on there. I turned around and there's nobody behind me. Like, you all just instantly disappear.
Yeah, got a gun,
Ninja.
gotta run, gotta go.
Got
Ninja.
a gun. He's got,
Got
a
a gun.
gun. He's got a gun.
He's got our gun!
This is medieval warfare. What are you doing with the gun?
Exactly. That's why the CZ strats will reign supreme.
Everyone run at CZ. He's got a gun.
No, please.
No, please, no. You know, one of those I don't really mean it kind of things.
No, please, don't make me use my gun.
Oh no.
Something like that.
Isn't there a
Like
song?
that,
that's-
as you said it.
Yeah, what is? There's some rock song that's like somebody's got a gun, like Janie's got a gun or something. It could easily be changed to
That was it.
CZ's got a gun.
I don't have a gun. It's
CZ has a gun, he said it.
gotta run.
You heard it here first, stream. CZ's doing things to nuns.
Gosh.
No, I didn't say hey Alex. Mm-hmm.
I hate the game.
Here. Effect. Give. At A. Minecraft.
Lightning bolt.
Speed. Yeah, summon Eddie.
Chillin'.
Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt.
Speed 2, which is actually
Oh,
speed
there we
3.
go.
How long do we have this?
It's infinite.
Forever.
Oh, everything just lagged out.
I just noticed that.
People are placing too many things down. Server can't handle it. Oh my god, this is epic.
Oh, it's actually not quicker to run and jump.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
I haven't played a game with this on.
I haven't played one
So
like
much
this either.
I have. I actually kind of prefer it.
But I play with a higher FOV normally, so this is actually like I turned it down for some screenshots, which I just now realized. But
Can you see the back of your head now?
no, because I normally play with 80 or 90 because I have a widescreen, so it just kind of works a little better. I feel like, or maybe that's the opposite. But
Just sneaking up on Caesar. Come on, despawn! I killed you. Despawn already. There.
That screwed up a placement.
Yeah, I placed down a farm that was too close. Reaper.
oh, but he's still
Game
green.
mode. Yeah, because he joined the team earlier.
Oh, I thought it would put me in spectator. You might want to fix that.
There you go.
Thank you. I found a bug.
Well, it's not a bug because if somebody disconnects, they need to be able to reconnect. Like if their internet craps out or something.
What
Right.
about if it's a whole bunch of people that don't know each other and the game started? And
The server owner needs to ban that person. Oh wait, that is a great solution. There's only so much we can code them. Reaper's not one of them. Our minion are gonna feel so slow at this speed.
Come here, minion, minion, minion.
Oh no, I placed a farm wrong.
Just to destroy the entire world. Be fine.
Just destroy everything.
Well, unfortunately, lumberyards trump farms, so
Yeah.
I will be
So I
destroying that
put-
farm.
Hey Zach. Oh, you've got friends that want to try it too, huh? Cool.
Tell them no.
Just don't share the link with too many people for the download, right? Because it will not handle large numbers of downloads. So make sure they know not to share it too.
Oh, come on. That's so definitely a space that I should be able to use. Damn it. Sorry.
Food.
Ah, no, I messed up. Oh.
Yay.
Is speed bad for you? Making you place wrong.
No, I thought I had set it up so I could place 3 lumber farms on the wood node, but that one I didn't get it right. So it's here.
Rookie mistake.
Because I think you can only get 3 on these nodes on this map.
Yeah. In general.
And I've observed that there's an order that you need to kind of place some of these things in that gets you a little bit more. Like if you tried doing it a different way, you saying I'm watching you to a group of 4 people, none of us know who you're actually watching.
Maybe the person being watched knows. Yeah.
I know how it is. Okay. Who knows that? I know that.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! This is only 4. This isn't 5. Okay, well I guess I just have an extra one of these now.
Only one extra of one thing? I have an
Yeah, I
extra gold
usually
mine
build
stone,
everything that I
and
buy.
I usually buy 2 or 3 at a time and then place down whatever I can. That way I don't have to open the menu as much.
Need to look at this damn thing.
That was not what I wanted.
Making the game better.
I feel like I'm on caffeine playing at this speed.
It's amazing.
Freaking cool.
My brain is processing
Okay.
faster.
What are we doing
There
here?
should definitely be a config option at the start of the game.
I want to put it on the lobby.
See,
On the lobby, yeah.
I've been saying it all along.
Yeah, muting fire should also be.
Okay, yellow has the barracks, green has the barracks. I guess red doesn't have a
Like
barracks.
telling everyone what everyone doesn't know.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
I didn't know I had a barracks.
Did you know that red didn't have a barracks? That can be
Who's
seen?
red? Well, it sounds like you should go for red then, Tech.
It sounds like red should go for barracks to me.
no. It sounds like all the other guys should have themselves for a little while. You know.
Oh, you're trying to go for the least threatening look?
Yes.
So that you're not first attacked. I
You
gotcha.
see.
That is a great tactic.
Wait, what? I thought I clicked this already.
Dang it. Yeah. More. Need more. So Zach, the balance of the game has changed slightly.
Did
and the
you
textures
change
changed.
cost of the barracks and all of that?
Not since yesterday for barracks.
No, I do love
I
the
don't
tool.
know. Maybe I just don't have any of that stuff set up.
Research tooltips? Oh yeah, that's nice. A long weapon, great for taking out mounted units.
Just missed a wood.
Are the tooltips in the Lang file?
They are.
Nice, very nice.
Trying to make everything possible that shows on the screen in the lang file so that if somebody knows Spanish or whatever, they can create their own lang file and it can be read in their native language then.
Tech the savior.
Trying to do the opposite of what I did with the machine mod, which is hard code everything, and then it's really hard to undo.
Yeah. Lessons learned.
Yes. Whoa. Was that lag or was that just me?
It was like I just kind of skipped a little bit when
Yeah,
I was
rubber
running,
band around.
so had to have been lag.
So whenever the first person dies, or any of us die, let me know so that I can give you the speed effect back. So it's still fair.
Oh, I see some people in the middle. What are you doing?
Oh, reconnaissance, okay?
Yeah, we've done everything. So we
Ooh, that's a lot of blue barracks tack.
What are you talking about?
I can see
2
the.
and 3.
I can just see the banners.
Remember, I'm gonna make it automatic though. Like if you turn it on in the lobby as a game option, then it should just give it to everyone when they die. For now, it's easy enough to reapply it. When somebody dies, I just call the last command run again.
I love being on speed. You can quote me on that.
Wait, what? I already have spare iron mine in my inventory. Buys another iron mine to place down one iron mine, so I wasn't paying attention to it.
Yeah.
I'm in too much of a hurry to do it.
Thing.
I'm just trying to make sure I used up all of the wood nodes on
Yep.
the map.
Soon as we have speed, it's just, you know, you can double check everything now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's really nice.
Really nice. It's actually quite boring waiting for wood.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here waiting for wood.
I think we're all sitting here waiting for
Sitting here waiting for wood. Waiting in the wood of love.
Huh?
Oh, okay. When you run out of food, you don't run very fast anymore.
Do you lose the effect?
You don't lose the effect, it's just you're at a crawl compared to the...
Keep your pants on.
That's my sweater.
Okay. I mean, I know it's not a child-friendly stream, but
It is never a child-friendly stream with
it's
you guys.
never a child-friendly stream. But
Especially
still,
with Reaper. Never know what Reaper's gonna say.
I'm really surprised that I haven't been attacked by now. I was kind of expecting betrayal.
I was gonna say something, but never mind.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah, screw you. Get out of my way.
hey,
Somebody
it's a
attacking.
tactic.
It is a bloody tactic. I know that.
Uh-huh.
That's why I'm not abandoning my units.
Out of here. I know what you did before.
Fire it is.
I won't say how many, but are you guys able to see how many troops everybody has?
No.
Everybody
Or is it
has?
just for
No.
spectator?
Just for spectator.
Okay.
And if you want that off your screen, push the control key. It toggles it on off.
Oh no, he's
that-
running away. Come back here.
Fiery, you need to kill
I
Steve.
see it. I see it.
He's trying to troll.
Blasted troll.
Take my troops and start some war
No,
that
it's
should never
a
started.
reconnaissance mission.
Sure.
Like Tech ran over to my area, I ran over to Tech and Gazer's area just to see how garbage I am when I compare myself to them. It's called the chicken tactics.
It's just payback. No, it's just payback.
Payback for what?
For him doing it to me.
I didn't bring any units over to you.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I was gonna take Gazer's units over to you.
I tried to take Gazer's units to you first, but Gazer was up there.
Yeah,
I
what
was
have you
gonna-
done? This game has become silly.
So you have yours like back.
Yeah, screw you.
You're just over here. Yeah, you're constantly watching them. I need you to go back and check on your lumber yards or something.
I'll check them.
Go check your lumber yards. Just make sure that everything's fine.
They're still there.
They're fine.
Yeah,
Alright.
make sure that they're still there.
Like the researches, you mean, Reaper? Okay. I'll have to think about how to do that. So I do think spectating can be a fun thing in this. I've enjoyed it 3 times I've spectated without
As long
having
as
as
the
much information.
spectators don't like reveal stuff about bases.
Right. Yeah, you kind of infer that though from what they're doing too, right? Once somebody does archery ranges, for example, they'll have an archery range down, so you know they've got that.
So little wood. Need all the wood.
What?
Come on. One more RTS tick, please.
I know what you mean, man. I know what you mean.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts us.
Again with the wood stuff.
It hurts you too?
It hurts. It always hurts.
It's like Golem. It hurts us.
It burns and stings.
Did he put icy hot down on Jim?
And there's Reaper.
Can you imagine like Lancers with a splash speed potion? Because they're fast already. That'd be one way to play game. Instead of at A
What the
speed
hell?
effect, at E speed effect.
Come on, boys. Let's go.
How about let's not?
Oh, the archers. You can't you can't train archers. Ah.
Get off my bloody unit.
What are you
If
doing,
even-
Tech? Why are you in Gazer's area? That's an act
I'm
of war.
killing you so you don't bring them to me.
Hey, can I have speed?
I don't know.
Oh, can I have speed, please? Hey, he killed me.
Oh, what did I do? Oh, it says Reaper to the spectator again.
Oh my god, units are so crap now. So slow. You lot are so slow.
Tech, would it be really, really hard to make like an item that would destroy a building of yours? That would only destroy a building of yours?
Walls again?
How'd you know?
Because I played last night with walls, and I thought about, there'd be a really good thing if we had an item that just destroyed this thing in one hit.
Try. I'm
There's
sorry.
too much freaking.
Oh my gosh, you have too many units, Gazer.
Oh, is that a bad thing?
Yes,
Even if
it
it's
is.
just for walls.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, these things.
Well, you want them to be that beefy too, though, right? I mean,
Well, yeah, I understand that, but man.
Tech, how do I make
slow.
the friggin' archers target the right thing?
target the right thing.
I mean, how do I select the friggin' archers?
Just-
It hasn't been working.
Just the archers?
Oh, for crying out loud.
Need
I
one
just
unit
need to get
selected.
I can't hit the freaking. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to hit them. The minions are so tiny.
So-
XP, please.
One unit selected, Shift H. Selects all of the same type in the area. But it has to be one unit, so I always just hit G first.
Heck, could I have defense?
Oh, yes.
Holy crap. Getting to the front line without speed is just annoying.
Caesar's like the troll king on this match.
I'm summoning the Reaper.
The Reaper?
The Reaper. Summoning the Reaper.
Oh, I get it. You're channeling him.
Can you guys go over there, please? Please? Thank you.
Swear I have more units in this.
Man.
What happened?
No,
What
no,
happened?
no, guys, come back. I was just looking, and they came on their own. I knew that would be bad for me, so I didn't go over there.
So little lumber.
Now the walls are coming out. For real, guys.
I don't have walls. Who has walls?
Well, Fiery's had walls since like 1942, I think.
Oh, I've misplaced a wall, dude.
We
Take it
all
down,
place
Tech.
missed walls.
Take him down.
Okay, they're not even walls, okay? They are decorative buttresses.
I'll just kill them all.
And engage. Ow. Guys,
Give
why are
me
you
a moment
climbing the
before you
thing?
guys have your fun.
By crying out loud. Too many of them.
Why do research centers cost so much lumber?
I blame CZ on this.
650 wood to get a research
Blame you
center.
entirely on this, CZ.
Blame me that Tech's taking you down?
Yeah.
I'm glad that he is, because it's going to take you out of the game and then weaken him so that I can go after him.
What are you talking about? This
Did
makes
I
no
text?
sense whatsoever.
If you lose troops fighting someone else, you're weaker until you get the
That's-
resources to recover from it.
What's
So
the
if I am aggressive enough and make people vulnerable so that they can be attacked, then I can just sit by and wait until you finish them off and then come after you. The half turtle strategy.
like the
Hi,
Teenage
welcome
Mutant
to
Ninja
my
Turtles.
TED Talk. Triples,
and a half
what?
shell.
Turtles in a half shell, yeah.
Boop, 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 boop. Oh, come on, boys, get out of there. I want to place something down.
Oh my gosh, you have so many units.
Makes me wonder who he's talking about.
You.
What are you talking about? So many units. Please.
Oh my god, more? More? Well,
is it
fine,
lagging a little
whatever.
bit?
It is lagging a little bit.
I have an archery range.
Are you okay, Gazer?
You placed it right on top of me.
I'm so losing. Yawn. Well, hopefully you can. Oh, can I have speed again, please?
Boop, boop, boop. And dink. Cool. Derp.
Where is your town hall? Your Egyptian, right? Where is it? It should stand out.
So,
Oh, it's on the opposite corner. Oh my gosh.
yeah, I know. It's like, this is gonna take him forever. So until then, I'll just might as well piss your army about, because I'm about to. Backup armies, follow me. CZ's not here.
What? You
Oh.
better not.
Well, why not? Why not? What else have I got to lose? Just my entire base. Wait a minute. Hello.
We see Tech's standing army here.
Oh, it's you. Do. Wow, that is quite a standing army.
Tech, I would like to note that I have made no aggressions towards you this entire match.
Yeah, right!
No aggressions whatsoever.
It's actually kind of hilarious watching this because it's like God watching things unfold.
Alright, I'm dead. I'm done. Gazer, I need speed.
I'm not giving it to you. Give this slow. I allowed it. Don't think you deserve it.
Let's see.
I'm
Oh,
still
bloody
getting the
hell.
notifications for Green Team.
Oh, you're getting the notifications. What do you mean? That's not how it works.
Oh, go away, Tech. Or you're done with it.
No, I'm not done with them.
Oh, bloody. No. Fine then.
What's going on here?
Boys,
Fine
you
then, boss.
all need to listen up. Yes.
Speed.
Oh, okay.
What has Fiery done all this game?
He's just sitting back idly by while we fight amongst ourselves.
You guys want to know what he's been doing this whole game?
Hey, Fiery, can you let me in?
Balloons.
Huh?
I'm no threat to you. Can you let me in? Go away, Tech.
Why are
What
you
are
going my way?
Go back
Huh?
to Fiery, as I just said. You're the one with the walls, obviously.
Yeah. It's fiery, I mean.
Jeez. This is not a decorative design kind of category. Game. What are you doing?
How far away can my minions be before they stop listening?
Further than I ever expected, so I don't know. I thought it was 32 blocks, but they seem to go across the map if you tell them to. I don't know.
Having fun.
Oh, we got a bug. A wall didn't despawn, right? Yeah, we've done it before, Eagle. Oh, and hey, Space Engineers, I didn't see a message. I was too busy picking on people.
It's not very nice.
Yeah, guys, it's not very nice to come in and mess up a person's troops like that, man. Come on.
Oh, I've got nothing better to do. Oh, CZ's been obliterated. That's cool.
Yellow's been destroyed.
Revenge.
What?
Okay, so I killed Yellow, so
I was
I
gonna
can
say.
build here. Tech can't build here.
Okay,
What?
let's kill all your
That's no
stuff though,
rule.
yeah.
There's no rule for that.
There is a rule. It's a house rule. Is
Not a
that I
bloody
can
rule.
I can build here. Tech can't build here.
Not a rule at all.
It's a rule that Tech and I talked about earlier before we
Yeah.
ran a match together.
Is my voice still messed up, Space Engineers?
That whole nobody can take the fourth quadrant if there's no fourth person, that's complete nonsense. That's strategic.
I think you have to start on equal footing, and then my reward for taking out Gazer is that I get to build here.
Absolutely not. You can build there, but Tech can also tear you down and build there.
Yeah, well, Tech can also build here, but he has to take me out before he can build here.
Nope,
Yeah.
absolutely not. That
Get
makes
wrecked.
sense. It's a scramble for resources, like in any real battle.
Well, if there was a sphere of influence, he would not have a sphere of influence over here,
Yeah,
but
but
I
you-
would once I've conquered you.
No, you wouldn't, because
Yeah, I
you have
would.
no building there. If you place down a building, then you have a superior. So if we're doing it by
You'd have to work over
the
to it.
building.
We need to figure out how to jump areas on a map like this, because you couldn't continue your
Stop
sphere
it!
of influence.
I'm just waiting on my troops. I can't get them back in time.
Oh,
Everyone did what I expected, or at least it seems like, and that was to focus archers, because everyone's like, well, pikemen aren't going to be OP, so archers. So I just went lancers, and they wrecked around the archers every time they ran into them. I love it.
see,
Alright,
you
GG.
just made a mod where
Turtle-
you change the
turtle
stuff
strat
and
win.
then you anticipate what you're gonna do. You just make changes to ruin people.
We call it ruin them. I sound like the Kool-Aid man. Cool.
Anyway, I blame CZ entirely.
I blame Tech entirely.
The changes were CZ's idea. The
Oh, jeez, everything is CZ's fault.
No, I like the changes. This is how the game should play. And I just picked archery range. Because that seems to be how most people were playing. And in the past, when I rushed horses, it did not work for me.
right, but we
apparently
tested
now,
horses today. Right? That's why I went for it, because it seemed
Yeah.
like it was actually viable.
Yeah, it seemed like it was viable before, but the cost for it just meant that it was not a early. It was not your first rush. Was not horses.
Yes.
But now you can do it, I guess. All right, take out that turtle.
Shouldn't be difficult.
Come on, the archers. The archers are so slow compared to everything else.
Alright, what have you been doing?
Yeah, Fiery, what's going on over here?
Wall simulator.
Shut up.
That's why I said he was being an architect. And not
Oh,
He's
oh,
building-
and the
he's building
archers
a sim.
on the wall. Nice move.
Except they
Archers on the
instantly
wall?
die.
Yeah, he had archers come up over the
Oh.
wall at me.
They're just dead now.
I was hoping they would have stayed on the wall.
Fiery, wait, you're
They-
red? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I was looking at the stats and I was like, wait, which one's Fiery?
Oh, son of a gun. that was
Oh,
bad.
oh, he's outside the wall. He's outside the wall. He's got to go through the gate. Oh, no, wait, there's things on the other side of the gate.
Oh, that was fun. Oh, and the men automatically path up. No, probably just into a wall. Jeez, Fiery. Way to waste a quarter of the resources. I could have used that land.
So did anyone else hit pop cap before they started attacking?
I did not because I wanted to be.
Wait, you hit pop cap?
Yeah.
I was
pop
riding
cap.
at pop cap most of the time, but like the first wave or two, I wasn't at pop cap. I was at half.
Oh, you treating troops
Yeah.
up to here, huh? Ooh, archers too, dang. Where's my...
Wow, 4 research centers. How many did you have, Tech?
3 or 4, maybe?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Tech.
How did you get that extra? Oh, you must have added them later. When you actually had
I had
no
just
issues.
I had just finished pikeman. So now the lancers might be stronger now because you can get to them quicker than pikemen. We'll have to try it again and see.
That's true. Pikemen are...
Because they have
counter.
no knockback. So, but I'm honestly surprised that you got that many that quickly because they're very expensive.
They are, and... I have like 3 or 4 stables now. That's how I was able to do it.
They're not very expensive on. Oh, Jesus Christ, they are.
Oh wait, no, these are
mind.
stables.
And that's where I was saying it hurts us because I bought a stable for 500 wood.
Yeah.
Or whatever it was.
Yeah, you have 3 research centers, 3 stables. I think I had 4 research centers, but I didn't get stables yet.
Why have I not seen his town hall yet?
Just you went the wrong way.
Apparently. Yes, I did.
That's what I did with Gazer. If I had gone the right way, I could have come back and defended.
Let's come to this spot. Every thinking control group I have. Do your thing. I did
watching the lances.
I did take the time to, with my
All right,
attack
I'm
on you
back.
guys. Oh,
You left.
I didn't have a choice. My kid walked in the room, didn't even bother knocking on the door. It's like, hello, there's a door there on the hinges, you know.
Fiery's the father?
So I think Fiery would have won
Oh my God,
if his
Reese.
kid hadn't have run in. For sure.
yeah.
He
Sorry,
would
I
have been
didn't
able
really
to
walk in.
defend.
Well, of course I
stopped.
would have, man. I would have pulled out the Excalibur, you know, and been like,
Yeah.
have at thee!
The super sword that takes
David!
out 50 lancers in one blow.
So there you go. I had 3 stables, 3 archery ranges, and 3 barracks.
So I'm still waiting for that shield you're supposed to put in the game for the people, so we can block arrows.
Fire, I'm honestly surprised that you didn't have a harder turtle. I looked over and saw
I'm
walls,
not a
and I
good
was like,
player of an RTS alone. Like, seriously. I suck alone.
well, I just saw the walls, and I was like, no, there's no way I'm not going over there.
Yeah,
'Cause-
the walls I put up for basically, something to keep you guys busy.
That's a great idea. Put up walls and then people are like, "Oh, I can't be asked for that," so you don't get attacked.
That's what Tech and I were talking about walls earlier, and we were trying to decide whether walls were at the right spot in the research tree. And you can research them immediately, but you kind of need to research archers or now stables immediately. Yeah, look at that blue military power.
I think it's a good idea to add different varieties of sizes for walls, like some shorter ones, some longer ones.
Reaper, I'm tagging you in.
What was that?
Tagging you in.
Fire, if you're watching this or looking at the military power chart, look at the time when you started getting troops.
And look
Versus
at Tech's
everyone
troops.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So you might want to
I bet
focus
you
on
my
some
troops
defensive
never
troops
even hit
earlier
above
on.
100.
You're right, they did. They're maybe 80 or 90. Well, what I'm saying is, if you would have started that same progression of troop production earlier on, you would have had more troops at the end to defend with.
I don't think you were going for a win.
And both
Going for wall
CZ
production.
and Gazer had troops on me by a couple tick marks of whatever this time frame is. I don't know what that time frame is there. But had you guys had an early rush, you could have sent me back.
Yeah, so I got troops
Yeah.
early.
That's nonsense.
Yeah, who wants to rush early when you can turtle?
Yeah. If I rush you, Tech, then CZ rushes. CZ is
Right,
then Tech.
and a four-way match,
You
yes.
We all just switch places.
Yeah, because that's exactly what happened to me that match. Is that I went for Gazer and you went for me
I
because
seen
went
it as
for
an
Gazer.
opportunity because I had a large
Yep.
force at that point.
Yep, and since I took most of my forces over to Gazer, and I could wipe the floor with Gazer, but I had to just abandon them there because I went the wrong way, and then you were attacking, and I just couldn't do anything.
That's exactly what the chart shows too. So you went after Gazer. Both of you were going down. I was at peak troop production at that point. I met your troops. You killed some of mine, maybe? Not sure how your production still goes up through that, or your troop numbers
That's
still
why
up through that.
1v1 or 2v2.
If your troop production is kind of here.
I like the 1x4.
no.
It's just it's a tricky strategy to balance when we're so close like this, and we can tell what's going on, to balance when you should go and attack someone and how strong you should be.
And it doesn't help that we're telling each other, right? Like, if you guys weren't talking about it, I wouldn't have known that Gazer was under attack and that your troops were occupied attacking him, right? So,
Damn you.
Well, but then Tech, there was also the opposite where Tech threw some people in, and I just kind of followed in behind him and went after Gazer's stuff. I didn't go after Tech because Tech attacked Gazer. I went after Gazer because Tech attacked Gazer.
Who cares? You'll bum rush me and then it's all done.
and I went in with my Lancers, took out most of your archery range. I don't know if it was all of them. And then went for Gazer's archery ranges to stop both of your troop production and put you at a standstill versus my troop production, right? That way you guys couldn't come after me. So I could have went back all the way to either one of your town halls first, but I wanted to knock both of you down on troop production. No offense, right? But I knew you were going to build a wall all the way across because you usually build a wall all the way across. So I knew you weren't going to attack me before I could get one of them out.
So mid-game, you had 50 Lancers, basically.
I can't help it. I was an adamant supporter of the wall.
And 250 minions and 50 Lancers mid-game. And then that ratio just kind of evened out throughout the rest of it until you finally got archers.
Right here,
11:30.
where I had 250
9:30.
minions and 50 lancers, I purposely attacked them. You can see it. My minions go down to kill off the minions so I could get more lancers.
Mm-hmm.
because I was at the pop cap at that point. So you see right here, I got it flattened out. Minions drop down and Lancers start going up then. So I was trying to exchange my troop composition so that it was more even across those.
Oh, Zach, you want to team up? Zach's on the server. I don't know where he is. There he is.
Okay.
I'll be back.
We could do a 2v2. I said I wanted to go though.
Oh, come on. You don't know how great of a teammate I am. I'm such a good teammate.
He still wants revenge. Didn't you get
I don't know
revenge, though?
why he's holding this grudge.
Thought he got revenge.
Oh, we have a.
I'm pretty sure he did. They lasted longer than Reaper and I did.
That's because they attacked us first.
Well, that's because I was focusing more than just attacking them. Oh, there you go. You got your revenge. Now we can be teammates. Blue forever.
Ready, blue? Who wants to be my teammate? Reaper, Gazer, Fiery. No one. No.
What? No,
We-
you can't change the green.
Family, right?
I think he said his family, right? Oh, Gazer, okay. I'm so
I mean,
slow
that was
now.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love playing with the speed, but it does kind of ruin it when you don't play with the speed.
Well, that and you stand there waiting for someone else to make a move. I've done everything now. I'll go scout your base and go past all your troops without them even noticing.
That would actually be nice because then I wouldn't have gone the wrong way in your quad last game.
Yes, exactly.
I would have known to go to the left instead of to the right.
To the left. Stay back now, y'all.
So I'm wondering how it might play if there was a midfield that was a little bit bigger, so we couldn't just scout out what each person is doing all the time. Like no resource nodes in the middle, just open, like not even grass or something. Just make it like stone.
Yeah, so positive. You know that everyone who dies is going to ask you
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. It's like push,
I know,
talk, and then
up
up.
and
Right?
pressing.
I'm gonna go this way.
Are we doing teams or not?
Well, apparently Zach doesn't want to be on my team. It's very sad.
I mean, Gazer's on my team right now.
Well, I can't team with Zach because they will not team with me. It's very unfortunate, but we're gonna have to go against Red here, Zach, even though we're not on the same team. It's gonna be blue and green versus red, and they're gonna have twice as much resources as us.
Well, you say that, but our research will be the main thing that we have. Because our research is shit.
Well, you have twice as much wood, which was the limiting factor for how quickly I could research stuff last game.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter though.
So,
It's all about the research.
But the research takes wood. That's what I'm saying. It takes a lot of
Yeah,
wood,
yeah,
and you'll have
but-
twice as much wood.
so
I
this
don't
is
know.
Doesn't make any-
I
is-
think red team would win if red team gets 2 quads. That's all I'm saying.
okay. I
You
can
get
deal.
2 quads. Just split.
I'm willing to try, but I think red team will win.
Should we play
I'm gonna
this
try.
like a? Can we hang on as long as we can?
Hang on as long as. Oh, you guys just want to ultimate turtle and then just see if you can combat Zach and I?
If Gazer wants to do that,
Well, what are we doing?
should we play so that we're defensive, and can they overcome us?
It's just gonna be tower creep. Well, not tower creep. You know, we're gonna have towers everywhere.
That's gonna be a long game if we do that.
It is.
What do you want, Zach?
How expensive are towers these days?
they're expensive, but by the time that you would get them,
Yeah.
not like unless we just get a really good early game rush, then
Yeah. Well,
it's gonna.
the early game rush is. Yeah.
You don't know for eco. So do you wanna do blue, green versus Gazer and Tech on red, or do you want to just do 1x4?
A free for all.
Yeah, free for all.
Explain yourself.
If we do free for all,
FFA.
then you can
Free-for-all?
attack and bully me, which is what you normally do.
Free for all.
Yeah. Okay. Well, rip me.
Guess
Okay,
I'm the limit.
Have we already moved? 12. Okay.
Start.
CZ, get back over here. Jesus. Fine then, CZ.
What? I'm here.
We're going.
I'm just eating.
Doesn't matter. Speed is speed.
I feel faster.
It does feel a little faster.
Good, because I gave us speed 6 or something. Just so you can get back to wherever you want to be. And I'm going to put back down to speed 3. Speed 3 in 5, 4, 3, 2. What? Oh no, okay. I can't.
You have to remove it. You can't.
Clear.
Ah.
There's me too. Here you go.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't know I have to remove it. I could just do it seamlessly. Come on, I clicked on it. Lag stop. Lag be gone. So that last game, I liked the way it played. I liked the way it played, not because I won, but because it seemed like
Oh, I love the way it played. I just destroyed everyone. It was amazing.
I realized what I said after I said it, okay?
By
What
the
I
way,
mean was, it felt like...
if someone had made Pikeman, you would have been destroyed a bit.
Huh?
Well, that's pikemen are the counter to horses, so that makes complete sense.
I wasn't completely horses, though, that's the thing. I was trying to spread out
Yeah,
my
yeah.
troops so that it... No matter what you guys sent.
You only had like 10 bowmen.
Yes, that was because of the population cap.
So you had horses, 10 bowmen, and then what was the other minion?
Minion, but I had researched...
Bowmen?
What I was trying to say about it was that Reaper doesn't realize he's not on mute.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And and that it felt like there was a reason to choose instead of just I have to do this. Maybe that was just me.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I felt the same, even though I wasn't playing.
Well, Tech would say that. Yeah. He planned the entire thing.
So it's like, what time will we work on this, CZ? Like 5 o'clock or something?
Yeah.
It's a 5-hour planning session just to beat you guys.
And I didn't even know that we were just planning at that point, so
I know, it was brilliant.
he was just asking me, like, so what would your strategy be if you were in this hypothetical situation? And I just told him everything.
Wait, so we can blame you?
I was explaining
Again,
it all
yes,
to Reaper, and he's like, I'm just gonna go archers then. I'm like, okay, everybody's gonna go archers. I think Gazer said the same thing.
I didn't mean to buy 3 of these, but okay. I
Yeah.
feel like I'm behind already.
It's always the same resource, it feels like. To a degree, the farms having water is kind of annoying. It's a small annoyance, but it's annoying. Because you run into the water and then you get slowed down.
Being so silly. It'll be fine.
Oh, I just know I'm behind now. I don't know where the front of my quad is.
I don't know why, but CZ saying that he's behind makes me feel like I'm behind.
I feel so rushed.
It just reminds me that I need to be doing things faster. But
I feel so
Alright,
rushed.
Everyone stop playing the guild game. Like, you know. That just means that everyone's gonna try to not go for you? I don't know.
No, that's not what I'm doing.
Sure. That's what you would say.
Ah, I bought one too many.
It's fine.
I'm sure you think it's fine.
You know why I think it's fine? Because when you take over somebody else's area, you're gonna know another one. Thinking ahead.
There's no
but
more
there's little
resource.
amount of resources that you spent there instead of somewhere else.
Right,
Could have been a
but
game changer.
Ah, the rare forest farm. Have you guys seen one of these yet?
no, I have not.
Place it in the middle of the trees.
Should be an achievement. I see you. Run away. Be afraid. Run away.
Zach, please, no.
He's gonna target you so hard, you know.
I know he's coming after me. I just
So what's this unhappiness between you two?
I went after him and I think I rushed and went straight for him and he did not appreciate that. They did not appreciate that, so they came after me. And in every game after that match, they've come straight for me.
Okay.
Zach is only one person, you know.
Well, I don't know what pronouns to use.
I knew what you were doing, but I was picking. With the fun of it.
It's being considerate, but okay. Oh, what? Peace in our time?
What? Oh.
Someone call Iran because we have a new nuclear deal. Peace in our time.
Why, you wanted to shoot down a plane or something?
No, they're not shooting down a plane. There's no war going on between our two nations now.
They admitted they shot down a plane.
No, I'm talking about what Zach said.
I get it. I'm talking about current
I
events.
just wanted to force to make it public.
What do I need? I don't know what I need.
What do I care about? I don't know what I care about.
You care about trains.
Oh yeah, of course.
That's what you need to
Power
do is just get a train in this mod.
Don't listen to him, Gazer. Because
Can you
he's just
imagine-
trying to distract you from beating him.
Can you imagine if there was a train in this mod? It would be so much better.
Why? Like a
Because
troop
trains
transport?
make everything. Yeah.
Or supply, like, put a rail in and a supply drop would come via train. It's not really a drop in, but...
Is there only one iron node? I need to go back and find...
I want to say there's 2.
I think there was 2 in the last quad that I had, but I can't find the second iron node now. Is it in the opposite corner? Oh, no, it's here. I've already built on it.
What things do we need to have? Like, just... The game's playable. I get that. But what do we need to have before we should release this? What else? I would like to fix the lobby screen. I saw it was just prettied up a little bit with a better background graphic. What else, though?
I think lobby screen is main. What about the ending screen?
Tick lag.
True, there is no ending screen. It just says such and such one and then puts everybody in Spectre.
Fireworks.
It's all chat messages, basically. Why does everybody want fireworks with ending screen? Does anyone think there should be a notification for when a building is under attack? Or is that not important enough for first
I
release?
think research centers cost too much wood.
It'd be nice to have a building that's just specific for that. Tells you when you're attacked.
Yeah.
But at the start of the location.
And who would build this building?
I would.
A building that tells you when you're attacked?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
we
bro.
talked about that a while ago. But
Radar
we
tower.
decided that it's not worth it. That was what I originally thought the watchtower was going to do.
Just make it
Radar
work.
tower.
Cool, man.
Just go straight for the radar tower.
A real boy, then. Spooderman has a paid version of Minecraft now. Java. So that does mean you can get forged then. You can't join right this second because we're in the middle of a match.
Or can you?
I mean, you can go in spectator mode, that's it.
I forgot to turn on infinite queue, guys. I'm so sorry. I've let
Yeah.
you all down.
Are you speaking to your troops, I hope?
Yeah. That's who I was speaking to. They're all 2 of them. So when you turn on infinite queue, do you queue up a bunch of units, or do you turn on infinite queue and then just hit the unit once?
Me, personally, I queue up a couple, just so that there's a little bit of buffer if I hit a low spot in my resources.
It does happen quite a bit.
That means just when you want to switch to a different troop, you also have to wait for it to filter out if you want to switch all the way. You click. I don't know if it's my mic or not, Spooderman. Weaving Bob. Rip. Apparently it's my voice, I don't know. My throat felt funny today. I wouldn't say it hurts, but... You came over here just to smack me in the face, huh? Thanks.
The amount of wood for research centers is too dang high.
It's not, because
It's.
research becomes
So
three
I
then.
wonder how long I've
I
been
know.
talking to people in that. You know,
Huh? That's right.
I had my mic muted.
Did you know?
Didn't know.
Ah,
I usually mute my inline mic. I don't usually mute the one on Discord anymore.
oh. This research, come on!
I know.
Faster.
I got an idea, Tech.
What's that?
Is there a way you could put the players' names next to the resources in Spectator?
You can hit tap screen, see what color their name is. That's why I haven't done it.
You kind of can't because most of it is blocked up.
Well, that's when you can toggle that on and off with control.
Yeah.
And so every time that you want to fly faster, you hit control and then you turn it on or off. And also, the unit queue is at the wrong position.
It is in the perfect position. I asked
No.
like 2 minutes ago what should be changed, and that wasn't one of them, so no.
Yeah, so it doesn't make the cut. So
Sorry.
yeah, you know what? My bad. That's on me.
Or if there was an issue for it on GitHub that was part of the release.
You're gonna go fake me, put it on GitHub.
What is it should do instead? Because it's calculated to the bottom left. Where should it be?
I liked it when it was like halfway. I liked it when it was above the chat bar, which was halfway up my screen.
Put it on the right hand side, but then the research is there.
I don't want it to be on the right hand side because then I have to look all the way across my screen to see it.
Wow. It's good for you to exercise your neck both ways, you know.
No, I turn one way and then I play until I get a crick in my neck and then I just stop
Ambi-turner.
playing.
Or you're not an ambi-turner.
I'm not an ambi-turner. My father was not an ambi-turner. I was not an ambi-turner. Come on, one more game cycle.
Okay, now Spiderman's saying I sound like Bat Dad.
That dad.
I'm mad. Man, this is so expensive. Actually, wait a minute. Let's see. Can I? Okay, that'll help.
Oh, the cavalry units not highlighting the color that you highlight. They highlight black. I don't like that.
Issue. I don't like it either, but I'm not sure why it does it.
It just feels like a waiting game.
Just because we're all
God.
afraid to be the first to check.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be the first to attack. I did that last game and it didn't work out for me.
Actually, you were the second. Tech
I was
had
the
attack before that.
Tech attacked Gazer, I guess.
Yeah.
Unintentionally.
Reaper's just confused.
And Gazer was like,
Unintentional.
not again.
Reaper's easily confused. It's fine.
No, Tech attacked Gazer. And then when all his troops died, you came in right that
Yeah,
second.
you weren't watching the same map.
And this often happens in a RTS.
You can't make the unit. Oh, if you research pole arms, you need to place down the armory before you can train
Yes.
pole arms.
Yes,
Pikemen.
just like the knights and advanced knights now. That was the change,
Yeah.
the main change for tonight.
So pikemen require metalworking to create their weapons, so they require an armory to be placed down before you can recruit them. Much like the ones that require armor need the armory to build their armor. We were trying to make pikemen less OP.
2020.
Yeah, armory
Yes.
is blacksmith, so you need to get pikemen, you need to research blacksmithing, and then you need to research pole arms.
Wait a minute. Are you playing with build 96?
Would the research be different if you...
In theory, it shouldn't work at all. But he might have been trying, and the server been going, I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, are you on... What build are you
Oops.
on, Zach?
What I just closed?
Well, it's a good thing that we're turtling, because now you can change your plan. Because my plan was to rush, and then I took way too long, so I couldn't rush, so now I'm not doing that.
Zach, it might break for you pretty bad, unless you get the new build. We will have a gentleman's agreement to not attack Zach until he returns with the different version. Because it should be just fine when he reconnects
Attack
with the right
Zach.
version. You can have more than one skin for your Minecraft account. I never tried. Ever. Not on
Oh, I
Java.
just realized I wasn't researching anything.
Oh, thank you, CZ.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Like, Zach, you really might have a bad time because the research all changed. Like, there's things locked behind other things that weren't locked behind them before. So you'll definitely want to get the other one so you can see what the tech tree actually looks like. Huh, okay. That must be something new they added. When I made a skin for Minecraft, it was to go to their website and upload it. Our named container provider is missing. Yeah, there's some there's some errors about blocks on the server. Even.
Some block errors?
Yeah. I'll have to capture this log file and take a look at it later.
Yeah, if you go walls, even though my walls have no stone in them, you are severely stone limited. Fiery, did you run into that last game?
You might have mute Fiery.
If you're here, Fiery.
No, I didn't have any problems with it.
Okay, well I guess I'm just not playing optimally.
Hey Gazer, do you see this wall simulator over here?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, no. We had a gentleman's agreement not to attack each other until Zach returns.
You never left!
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and that's why
Zach,
we can't attack anyone but until he returns.
Yeah. You gotta log off, download the right version of the mod, and come back. Then we can play the game.
I forgot what I was going to do. Oh well.
Our honor has been... What's the word?
Broken.
Besmirched.
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 Our lands have been threatened.
You violated my land.
Are you going to let this continue? No, guys, not yet. I know it's getting you riled up, but come on.
I like that the towers cost the same amount as the walls, but they're bigger. So you could actually just buy wall towers and block off a larger area quicker.
Bigger gap when they go down.
Yeah, bigger gap when they go down, but you could quickly wall off something and then put walls behind it once you have the stone for it.
That's why they're not moving. Stupid silver one. That's what I'm saying. You're going to have to get the right version of the mod. It's not going to work for you.
Are you on the right build?
I just seen a message in the server that says looking for an invalid research topic key because you have the wrong version of the mod. It will not work till you log off, get the right version, come back. And he clicked it again.
Well, he's got string lag, so...
Yeah, I know. Oh, okay. I was about to say. Quick attacking! Not joking.
Peace in our time.
And suddenly everybody goes rushing for Zach's base.
Quick, look at it when he's not there.
If I wanted Zach to come after me every match from here on out, that would be the perfect thing to do. No tech, go away.
I'm having a midnight stroll.
Peace in our time.
Do you see me with an army?
I see you climbing up a wall to look over the wall that I've built. That's
Look.
reconnaissance and not allowed. Peace in our time.
It is peaceful?
The country of Sizikistan is
Sizikistan, that's a new one.
defending its right and honor. We are not attacking or we're not making any moves of aggression.
I did not join your lands. I did not cross any borders. And you know what? Zach back.
Tag.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to buy an armory.
Why not?
Else been able to buy an armory?
I haven't tried. Not
I'm
this much.
clicking the button. I've got definitely enough money.
I just bought it.
Easy, ever the strategist.
I've had that happen one time when I was right on the border of having enough money because it was taken from me just as a
I've
click.
seen you do it.
Okay.
But this is when I have absolutely enough money.
Oh, this is Zach. This is annoying.
Well, it's not working anyway for me.
You still can't do it. Try closing the GUI and go back in.
Yeah, I've done it multiple times now.
So you're buying the one on the miscellaneous buildings, the bottom button. Third tab
Yeah,
over, bottom
I'm
button.
gonna try opening an inventory, but I don't know where an inventory is.
That's a good thing to do. Just hit E. And Spooderman needs to do that version.
Just hit E. I know that. I'm in a different inventory.
But if you can move things around your inventory and then it actually takes place and does it.
Yeah,
that
but
should be-
remember that previous issue where that we were getting.
Okay. Oh. You give yourself a furnace? Or a chest or something? Slash gear?
Oh, give me a sec. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm at one now.
Okay. Hi, Trey.
Hello.
Yeah, I don't have one in my inventory. Can I buy one now? No.
Shh, be very quiet. He won't see us.
I totally see you.
Just if we don't move, he can't see us. Look, he's running away. It worked. Okay, go in there. Go in there. Good luck, boys. 300.
300.
300. Take care of it. I believe I have the utmost faith in you, which is why I am not fighting with you.
I think there was a small puff of smoke that hit me.
Yeah, that's fine. It's cool.
I like how Tech's one of the only few people that doesn't have walls.
You don't need walls. You just need a large army in front of them. The walls melt like
Depends on what
butter.
that army is, because we're all
my
we're all at pop
gosh.
cap.
Don't worry, I have plans.
You can't win, Anakin. We have the high ground.
That one guy. Oh, wait, guys. We had an agreement.
Go. Go. Oh no. Gazer, take him out.
I don't know what you're on about.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about either. I lost 20 guys.
Well, I don't know. Whatever units you're building are crazy OP.
Yep. Minions OP 2020.
Minions OP.
I mean, you know there's something else in there because you can tell just by watching it fight, but oh, Gazer started the watchtower creep. Great.
Did Gazer start it?
Wait, you finished black. Okay, so in order to recruit the pikemen or whatever, you go to the research center, you recruit or do the blacksmithing, then you place down a armory, then you can recruit the troops.
Ah, see, I did blacksmithing, the first blacksmithing, and then the second blacksmithing.
The second blacksmithing.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
no,
both
it's
in
called
blacksmithing.
blacksmithing.
That's a mistake. The
That's
first one's
named
supposed to be
blacksmith.
I can't do
knight.
it.
Yeah, the
I-
one's supposed to be
I didn't do it.
armor.
Oh.
That's why it's not working. Bug
But-
found. Bug found.
But you should
Someone-
have. Huh?
Well, I'm trying to buy it now. I've got ample resources, and I don't have one.
But the first
I
one
don't
on the
have that
left
tech.
is the one that should allow you to
Yeah, I've done that.
By the armory.
Because I've done pole arms.
Okay, bug
Why
found.
is
Yeah.
there a watchtower in the center?
What? It's impossible to place a watchtower in the center.
No, it's not. There's one there. Gazer's the one that said, "Why is there a watchtower in the center?" Oh, it's your team. Never mind.
You can't clear out the center because then people could place a watchtower there.
Who's green? It's easy.
Yeah, it's easy. I thought you were green. Sorry.
I told you I'm channeling my inner Reaper because my rush strat didn't work out very well.
Spooderman, you probably just need to change which profile it's using. But I really can't support your Minecraft for you, man. Well, okay. So I already had an army down, so I can't test the same bug before I got the second blacksmith.
What can I do? Because I'm about to get blacksmith.
So
So
what?
it doesn't matter.
Try it after it's on, see if it
Yeah. Well,
takes it, but I don't think that it...
okay, I have it, but the research hasn't completed. That's even worse.
What's the bug?
What?
I just got it. Blacksmithing is like 199% complete. It's not complete, but it's 99% complete. And I
Right.
just bought it.
How do you know it's 99% complete?
Because
Because it's all the way touching the right side of your screen, so is mine. Now it's complete for me.
Mine needs to tick over still. Okay, mine finished. So you can't buy the armory? I can buy one.
Is there a lock on it still? If you're still there.
Well, yeah, his internet died. Zach, why? I gave you peace. You said you would not aggress me.
Yeah, you were a threat. Can't be a threat. No walls, no threat.
Well, no walls means that you can easily get your army out.
Gates? I upgrade you. I upgrade you. There goes Gator. He says his laptop is down. Assume that means he won't come back. Oh, there he is. Hello.
Heck. Well, a lot of research time wasted.
What was wrong?
Oh,
Oh, not
just
researching.
internet.
Yeah, I get what you're saying now. Okay, Spooderman, but you need the mod for that.
Oh, this is so weird, Deck. I placed down my Oh, heck! This is nonsense. I can't add knights to the. Wait a minute. Who did that? No.
Yeah, I can't
need
queue up a
speed
knight.
back, someone. I need speed back.
Do you have an armory down, CZ?
Yep. I got an armory down, I have the second blacksmithing done, and I cannot queue up a
Get
knight.
either.
I'm currently it's unlocked. I have barracks, I have an armory. I can't queue up the knight.
Okay, I see what's wrong.
Zach, that was me.
And so I guess pole arms are probably the same way, if Zach was saying that
No, I got
they were
pole
having
arms.
issues.
No, I
I got
got
pulse.
Polo.
Well, if you want your minions to suicide, run them into the red team. Because
Yes.
Tech has a giant standing army with no watchtowers and no walls, so that'll
Yeah.
be a pretty easy way to get rid of them.
Watchtower would be a great way to get rid of them, to be honest.
I mean, he already took out a watchtower, so obviously it's not a great way to get rid of them.
No, it is, because then the watchtower's gone too.
The watchtower's gone, but he doesn't lose any units that way. He needs to run them into your army so that he can get rid of them. Because he took down a watchtower and a half, which was very rude of them.
Yeah, with my troops, my own troops.
So we've definitely got a bug.
Wow,
It's a
you
lot of
know,
horses.
long
It's a
drawn
lot of
out.
horses. How many horses is that? Is it like 100?
I don't know. Get out of my base.
Is it like 100 horses?
Get out.
It really looks like you have more than 300 units here.
Well, I don't.
Spooderman, there'll be time to send it to you after the match. I just don't want to stop what I'm doing in the middle of the game to get the link for you. And to be honest, it's probably going to be a different version of the game because this one's bugged. So that what you download would be incorrect. I'm probably going to have to fix that bug because I have a good idea what caused it and how to fix it already.
Yeah, so my strategy's gone now. I'm gonna have to change it again.
Okay, how about I do this? Because reasons.
It doesn't work so well, Zach.
I think really, Tech, you should just end the game and do whatever you want to do.
I don't think I can win, but I'm going to
you have those
throw.
pikemen, so I think you can take out Gazer.
I'm going to go
Okay.
on the offensive. I will probably lose because of it, because I have no walls or other defenses. And when I lose, I'll go fix the. Okay.
Found the best spot to watch the fight on, Trier.
No, who? What are you doing? Who's attacking me?
I just said I was going on the offensive.
Why me? Though?
Watchtowers, that's why.
That's why. Bloody watchtowers.
Watchtower's weak. Please buff.
No. I spent like a 2-hour game against watchtowers.
Watchtower's weak. Please buff.
Add a research for it. Faster firing speed on the towers. And then only limit it to like 1 or 2 of those type of towers.
Oh, his army's here. His army's here. Go, pikemen.
Do you hear me or am I muted again?
Nah,
You're not muted.
Okay, just checking. You know, because I have that problem. I suffer from that syndrome.
it's another despicable amiibo.
Someone's expanding beyond their quad over
nemesis.
here.
Oh, look at that army. It's ready to go. Cool.
Tick lag?
Oh, we do have a lot of army doing right now. Wow. Thought maybe I could help my troops there. Nope. No chance. Not gonna happen.
Who's destroying my watchtowers? That's very rude.
I'm stinky, okay. That's a good way to just get removed from a chat. Immediately, first thing you say, being rude. Yep, okay. And the next one's not any better, so. And. Hide this user, there we go.
Barracks destroyed. What?
Uh-oh.
Gazer. You can't team up on people. That's just not nice.
Isn't it? Watchtowers is, but keeping up on people, no.
Watchtowers is a legitimate building.
Okay.
This is great.
Boy, I never thought I'd hear CZ scream about the loveliness of Watchtower.
Oh, I left my door open, didn't I?
Yeah, you kind of did.
See, firing, you seeing this? There's
No,
end
he
to
left the
this
door
game.
open to the. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Is that lag? That is lag. And they are all after me now.
I'm gonna need a speed. If you kill one of my stables, I swear, Gazer. You sent like 5 minions in here.
Rip. There's so many troops just parked in my
This
area.
is the
You're
same thing that
defenseless,
happened to me
dude.
last game. Is you just sent. You just, yeah, there we go. Okay.
You have your unit cap in my base right now.
I know, and I can't do anything about it because I'm being attacked. It's the same thing that happened, just in reverse. Basically, just turtle. Like, no one can come for revenge if you turtle.
Towers can't shoot over walls.
Yeah, something's wrong with
They
my
can,
mic
but
or
they just
my
can't target.
voice today and yesterday. Don't know why. I don't know who's
Say, why
doing
aren't
it.
Gazers?
Already married. And I'm gonna die. Had to moderate my channel. I'm gonna die.
I was trying to, Turk. Sorry.
You're fine. I'm just finding a reason for why I'm losing.
Well, it's because the game's broken, so none of our strategies work. That's why.
That just made us all actually do something instead of just sitting there with a.
Wait, am I green? I'm green. What? How did you get by without killing any other buildings?
I just killed one wall and then just went by.
I didn't even
I
see the
just
note.
ran-
What the heck?
You looking at the watchtowers?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no hope for you.
Yeah. See, really,
All I did was take a load of
the balance should have been that Zach attacked you because he knew that you were attacking me, and then we would have had synergy in our game, and it would have been fine. Wait, you have advanced knight? How did you get the knights? Do the advanced knights work, but the normal knights don't?
Yep.
That's what I was trying to get to.
I thought
Dang
none of the knights worked. I had the research done and everything.
Okay, I'm gonna leave this open for this stream here, and eventually those messages will stop popping up. But let's see. So it's gonna be in the unit recruitment screen where this bug is.
So once the server shuts down, then how did you get enough stone, by the way, Gazer, to get all of these watchtowers? That's so much stone.
I kept them a lot. Kept them a lot? I kept them for a while.
Oh yeah, I forgot that Zach was still in the game. Yeah, Tech, once the server shuts down, the log will automatically be moved to the right place, right? And then we can run RTS bot?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just waiting on Gazer to die.
You think Gazer's gonna die? Why is
Nope. I do not think Gazer's gonna die.
that? You're out too, right?
Yeah. I attacked you because you attacked me, and because I wasn't there, Gazer attacked me. But Gazer wasn't there, so someone should have attacked him.
So it thinks armory somewhere. Oh, I got it. I got it. I got it. I know what it is. There's two spots that I made it so that it checks because I didn't want somebody to get a hacked client basically and then be able to buy stuff. So it's checking on the client and the server, and I only updated the client one. So that's the problem, probably. Yep, this says
What's happening at the front
armory.
line? What's happening at the front line? Someone tell me. Also, speed, please.
Speed's gone.
Front line is you're winning.
Yay! I just wanted to see it though. That's annoying.
The advanced knights, they are the strongest unit in the game because they're locked behind so much stuff and they're so expensive.
Well, I blocked the first one, and it came back as a different name, I'm sure. And I blocked that one, it came back as a different name.
What? I'm not even on the YouTube stream. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. So we couldn't buy the knights. What else couldn't we buy, guys? You were saying you couldn't put down the armory, Gazer?
Put down the armory.
Couldn't put it down, but you had it in your inventory?
No.
Couldn't buy it.
Buy or put down. Yeah.
Buy the
buy it,
armory.
yeah.
Okay. But I could buy the armory.
It's really, really weird.
Spooderman, it automatically hides them when you ban them or put them in timeout and all that. Why couldn't, did it have the lock on it still for you?
What?
The armory. The button, did it have the lock icon on it?
No. I just couldn't. It was all available. I had the right amount of resources. I just couldn't buy it.
So how did you get these units that need it?
Because eventually it did work. After getting iron
Okay.
research done.
Okay. So that,
Okay, can you guys put a pause on your warfare for a second? And Tech, can you read your message?
Oh, I'm not allowed anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, can you read your message?
It probably says that it's a timeout for when they get the message. I think the one guy was coming as multiple people. Spooderman's in here normally, so it's not him.
All right, that's game.
What? Oh, Gazer won.
Gazer won. Yellow
Surprise,
wins.
surprise.
You need to do that yellow wins as a subtitle instead of just a chat message.
I didn't think about subtitles. I forgot there with that.
Or title. What is a title?
The yellow team watchtowers are quite menacing.
Yeah, I was realizing that as close as you put them together, they kind of almost form a wall, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, the yellow watchtowers are a little too
And you
fat.
can't see behind. Yeah.
They're too fat. They need to be. I need to shave off the outside and take them, skinny
love
them up.
Weightless.
And then yellow is the only team that actually has a custom watchtower right now. Everybody else uses the same thing.
Ooh, I like yellow.
So there's no other check for the army that I can see that would cause this.
Couldn't the names of the blacksmith be messing with it? Because don't you need the blacksmithing to do it? So if you bought your armory after getting iron,
Tab
but the
military
name of
power
blacksmith,
graph.
then it could have looked like it was working when it wasn't.
Oh wow! I actually, sorry. Go ahead. I was looking at the graphs.
The code doesn't, it's just a language translation typo.
Okay.
Go ahead, Caesar, what were you going to say?
I was so Zach and I got troops at the same time at the same game cycle. We were the first people to get troops, and if I had rushed Gazer
Yep.
instead of
I really didn't, because I
Yeah,
know I knew everyone was paranoid, so I really didn't try to get troops early.
and stream, the times are wrong on here. On every other graph, they're correct, but the times on here I tried to make them pretty, and it made them inaccurate for some reason. Yeah, so if Zach and I had rushed it, then we probably even could have done some damage to tech if we had rushed tech early on.
I don't know how much you guys were throwing at me, but I was staying at 300 at every attack you guys throw at me. Like, I would lose 20 troops, and I didn't get that.
Well, how do you
I was
lose it?
actually
I wasn't
throwing.
really-
I was throwing troops at you just to trade out.
Yeah,
minions
that's what
for
I was doing.
lancers.
Okay, so you weren't coming at me with mass numbers, it was just a few.
Yeah, I was trading out my minions for advance
So I've
with CZ's watchtowers.
fixed
I
the
think I
name.
was doomed on that match. Looking at economic power.
Armor set there.
Yeah, why is mine so good?
It's your production rate times your resource stores. So as
Oh,
you
okay.
store more resources, you have even more economic power. Maybe that's not the best way to do it, but I couldn't think of a better way.
Okay. Yeah, once you hit Unicap, watchtowers are free. So. Well, not free, but yeah, free.
Yeah, you can keep adding watchtowers. You can't keep adding units. Let's see. so
Maybe
you, had-
watchtowers should take up units.
you only had 75 lancers for most of the game.
What, me?
Yeah, yellow
Yeah, 78.
lancers. 75. Yeah,
Yeah, that's because I had like a crap ton of minions.
yeah. You had a ton of minions, and like I was at about, let's see, 150. Where's mine?
Yeah, I didn't want that many minions, but I did have them.
Well, I was at, let's see, I got my lancers up to 125 about the same time
you
that
green?
you were trading out. Yeah, I was green. So you had
I had a crap
75.
ton of lancers. Jeez.
Yeah, I went full lancers because that's what killed me last game. And then I
didn't
think
get
I
upgrade, did it?
think I saw tech. Well, it would have been fine if you hadn't have taken advantage of me not being at home.
Oh yeah, I see. Then all your units died.
Yeah.
Oh well, half your units died. So I still, well, it would have been a fight. But what you can do with your lancers though is just poke a hole, which is what I did with my 78. I didn't take any other units in. Only I poked a hole in your wall and then just went straight for your town hall.
Okay. So you were yellow, Gazer, right?
Yeah.
I was red. How did we get so much above everyone else in economy through that match?
Well, it's the stores. From the
Yeah,
sounds of
I think it's the stores.
Well,
'Cause
we all
I was-
started at the same time, probably put down the roughly the same number of things.
I was buying watchtowers constantly as well, so I don't know how the stores work.
So if you had an excess of gold, then it
Uh,
would.
I can tell you how blue isn't up there. Zach had like not even half of his feet down. That's for like a vast majority of the game.
Okay, so CZ placed a lot of his resources wrong.
No, I'm green. I was green.
Yeah, I know.
But that's down there with blue too.
Yeah, but I had 3 lumber yards on each lumber node, and 5 diamond mines, and then like 4 iron mines on each iron node. So I was maxing things out.
Okay, well then you must have used
I-
up those stores.
I think I was just
Some
spending
lances.
them as soon as I had them. Yeah.
That lands the cost. Might be.
Because if you, look at yellow team resources, and you'll see why, is that the stone and the food, you were overproducing those.
Oh yeah, way too much.
Yeah, so you were overproducing those, and that's going to artificially
Ah,
increase
I
your
see,
economic
that's what it is.
power.
Yeah.
So you
I
didn't
definitely
need
did
to
the
place
same.
down the stone mines and the farms that you placed down there.
Yeah, I overproduced to the point where I'll never have to think about it again.
Yeah. Whereas I was complaining about stone, so
Oh.
I didn't have the stone production that you had, and that was
I'm probably
because I was actually building walls that was actually hurting.
Yeah. You built walls.
So I had my stone production for the first half of the match was less than 60 per game tick. And yellow was...
This all being said, I need to go to bed, so...
Yellow was over 100. Yep. Code more trains, Gazer. We need more.
I'll get
Need
on
more
it.
trains.
Build 97s up.
Right, guys.
Yep. Good night.
Morning.
I will spectate the next match. I don't think I have enough time to play one.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to restart my Minecraft anyway, right?
Yeah, well, I'll have to restart. Get 97 and use that.
Is 97 available?
Yes.
It is. Okay.
I think it'll work. I did not test it because we didn't have time there between. Yeah, give me a second, Spider-Man. I'm trying to get the message to you right now.
Yeah, Spider-Man can take my place.
No one can take your place, easy.
I think you and Spider-Man together might be able to take my place. And really, that's just because you would bring Spider-Man down.
Wow.
Fire's gonna target me every match now.
Well, according to you, that wouldn't be much anyway.
Exactly. That's why it doesn't matter.
Nah, I'm seriously only good with like a teammate. Like, I need somebody to go out and do the attacks for me. That's why I usually play with Gazer. He likes to go out and cause chaos with everybody, and I can just feed him.
See, what I'm trying to figure out is like what the correct amount of building, like the minimum viable amount of buildings I can build before I can get minions as fast as possible, and I don't know what that is yet.
You
Because
just gotta max out whatever it is the requirements is for their building, and then just let her rip.
Well, I mean, I think you can place a barracks down at the very beginning. I think you get enough resources for that.
What would be
Not
an
now.
interesting strategy
Not after we
would
balance.
be
Yeah.
if somebody tried specifically only placing barracks and just get the minions to the point where they can be cranked out so fast that it's, you know, the army is never going to be able to go away.
So Zach, that was so I could get the new build. You'll need 97 if you didn't hear. So the server comes back up, it'll have 97.
I'll be right back.
You can tell Tech's a programmer because he uses programming talk. Zach.
I'm sorry, what did I say wrong? I don't know. I didn't even hear it. Normally I like try to not do that, but
When you typed, I seen you typed to him. You were like, "Build 97 equals."
oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I did do that. That was me being lazy and short-handed and tired, I guess. Okay, so should be up for us to join. I'll team with you, Fiery. You don't have to, but if you want to, I'll team with you.
Zach, you better tell them two to team up, otherwise they're never going to stand a chance.
I
Oh,
sent
shit,
you
I
the
need to go get
instructions in the
97.
message, Spider-Man.
In a momento, I got to go get the new version.
The IP's in there. You need the mod though, okay? So you gotta get the mod in the right spot on your computer.
Yes, you silly computer, keep it. No, it's totally a virus. You know, the last 96 have been nothing but viruses too.
I guess Spooderman, you probably never played this version of Minecraft, Java version with multiplayer, have you? Not whitelisted. What was your name again? Find it in there. I see it. Here you go.
Server's right.
Yeah, it's ready. Sweet. Are we
I'm only
teaming?
gonna guess we're taking blue.
Sure.
Well, you always tend to go towards blue, so
Blue, yellow, red. Whatever. I really don't care anymore. I've been trying to play them all to make sure there's no little bugs with each one. So how you guys want to do it? Or you want team? You want solo?
oh,
Okay. Then let's ready up and go. Fire, which way you going?
this way.
Should we? Let's take one area.
I'm back.
To be fair, I think
Okay.
we both played it before. Spiderman hasn't played it at all. Got you guys hooked on that speed, huh?
Speed is really nice. It's I don't know if I want it every match, but now that I've had it, I kind of want it all the time.
Oh, that was not for long enough, was it? That was the wrong command.
Oh, I was gonna say, was it like a half a second?
It was 2 seconds because I forgot to put the time in.
I can't put it there.
The efficiency.
So, Fire and I are on a team, but because we've both played before, Spiderman's brand new. We decided to take only one quadrant.
Spider-Man, you don't need to right-click that. You can press Y. You can, but you're going to want to use the Y button GUI.
Yeah, so you don't have to
There
run
you
back
go.
every time.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Tag it. Ignore the messages.
Ready?
Gosh.
It's all good. Some of them you can only get 2. It's just how it is.
Foot tapping. Go away!
Spider-Man, you'll probably want to try and fit 3 lumberyards on that node. Just FYI, fit as many as you can in there. It'll show you if you can actually. Yeah, there you go. 3 is best, and that's pretty much the max that you can get on there. But you have to position them very carefully to get that.
Here I am thinking, hey, the speed effect wore off. Needed to eat again. That was stupid. Fire, ignore the messages.
Already?
Yeah, really. Well, we can get a little bit more efficiency out of it if I do this, so. I think. And yes, it will be 2.
Oh.
I know. I already beat myself up over it.
Ugh, the economy. a good thing we're only
Precision.
facing Zach. I mean,
Well, Spider-Man's here too.
like you said, like I said, I mean, it's a good thing we're only.
Your mic cut out, and I think I might have been a good thing, because that sounded like it might have went mean.
That was mean. Sorry.
Farms are just over grass, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Anywhere over grass. Try not to like block anything else with it, but you can place the farms on any grass.
Okay, lumberyard placement attempt number 2. There's no way to do it with this one. That tree's too close. What if I did... Nope. Guess what, Fire? I killed that lumberyard for nothing.
Well,
Oh well.
it'll be on.
It's gonna have to be right. Need a barracks down, and then you have to recruit them to get troops. I would suggest using the infinite mode once you're ready for it. In the last tab, there's team options, and you can turn on barracks infinite queue mode, which just makes it buy the same thing over and over again. We need resource number 4. Gaze, are you out there watching? Oh, come on. Never mind.
Come on, roll over to what I need. Oh, I need more of that stuff.
Incoming fire.
Incoming, as in people?
Player, at least.
Huh?
Player. Not sure what's up to yet. Can't tell who it is either.
Looked like a little scouting mission there.
Yeah, I think it was just turned off. Not sure.
Player scouting and harassment is a little annoying, but it's very fun to do.
The scouting, I'm not concerned with. It's part of any RTS. It's the only way we really can scout.
But you can't scout without sacrificing units in an RTS.
You can
Here,
die. I think death should have a penalty, to be honest.
player death. Yeah.
Player death, yeah. I don't think it's a timeout type of scenario. I think it's more of... What's the word? Cost. Like it takes a bunch of... Like it just resets your food or something. Yep. Recruit troops. The helmet. Like this. It'll tell it to build one guy. Incoming for real this time. Fire. Probably with troops. No, maybe not.
Yeah, if there was a penalty for player death, then that would get rid of the harassment, some of it. But
Yes.
I didn't die most of the times that I ran in.
Well, we had speed too. It was really hard to kill players because of that.
Yeah, and speed also makes it really hard to hit minions.
And it's hard for them to hit you.
Yeah, but it's harder for you to hit them.
Ah. Fire, we've got like 5 minions at our door, basically.
Yeah, Zach's a rusher.
Need to get something. Just come on.
There's one
What?
research center down already, Fire, if that's what you're talking about.
You guys have a research center?
You just need to start the research.
Wow, all of this economy.
There's 2 of us doing it. So
Yeah. But still limited by the resources. So.
Right.
he's going for the resources now. Could use your help to kill him. And the minions that he has.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
Well, that might have been the last of the minions. Oh. There he is. Oh!
Oh,
Oh, lag! Go away. Dang it! Run jumping away.
Zach's very good in Minecraft
a
combat.
fabulous speed buff. Thank God.
I very rarely win when I'm punching them.
Where are you little suckers?
There's 2 of you versus 5 minions.
I can't hit him!
I know,
hate
it's
it.
really hard.
Okay, is there any more?
Well, you just lost the diamond
Might
mine,
say.
so that would be a clue.
Nice.
There you go.
Teamwork.
Team effort.
Ping pong.
Okay.
Excellent job,
You
Zach.
do
Excellent
resources?
job.
I'll try and prevent.
Spider-Man, little tip, you're going to need a lot more resource production.
Hey, hey. Those forward town or things. Already.
Yeah, Zach does that. Which it's a viable strategy because there's no sphere of influence.
Doesn't mean I have to not kill these suckers as they come out of it.
Our guys are getting their butt handed to them. By the 15 guys that are here, jeez.
The forward barracks is a little cheaty.
Very cheaty.
It is super cheaty.
It's someone else's area, it's cheaty. Let's put it that way.
And like placing it in the middle. The watchtowers to me make sense to place a watchtower in the middle. And really don't think the watchtowers are that big of a threat.
They are in numbers. That's the problem with watchtowers.
Like with Gazer's watchtowers that he placed down, was that actually a big threat to you guys? I mean, I guess you and I were both dead at the end
Yeah,
of the
it was
match,
a-
but
yeah.
Because he placed down 6 in a row. I had 4 over here, and Gazer easily mopped straight through it. And Zach could take them down with minions. So they're not actually as strong as they used to be.
Jeez.
Yeah, Zach
Johnny,
definitely
you run
likes the
through our
rush.
forest.
You guys have all the resource
This
production
is
though.
garbage.
Spooderman, go near them and push H. It'll do an area select around you.
So H will only select all of the units within a certain range of you.
Dang it, every time I get near a unit, I have lag.
It's either 32 or 64 blocks, so you have to be relatively close by. You can assign those to a control group, and then you can command them from further away. You assign them to a control group by hitting Control and then hitting Z, X, C, or
Oops.
V.
What did I do?
Something beautiful.
That was a mistake. I put an extra key in.
Zach, you don't need to come over here.
Cheap bastard.
What? No. What the heck?
Excuse my language.
Oh, come on now, Zach. That's cheaty.
What, he just walk him right up to the...
Whoa. Tech.
Yeah. What's up?
So it was just Zach here, and then there were no units with him. He placed down a barracks over here, and then a bunch of units all spawned at once. I don't know what happened. Unless they were just behind him in the woods.
It seems the units all are all over our base right now.
Well, I'm talking about in Spotterman's area.
Oh. It wouldn't surprise me if Zach's near unit cap right now.
No, he's not.
I hate rushers.
I mean,
Well,
you had no
it's-
choice, and we were the target.
Rushing wouldn't be as strong if you couldn't place these little forward operating bases. 'Cause, I mean, there's one like in the forest in Spotterman's area.
Yeah, yeah. I either put that in code, or we agree not to do that. Like, it won't take me long to do that change, to be honest.
Was even chaining buildings over would help.
Yeah, because it takes you time to do it. Even if it's just
Yeah.
a farm here and there.
Yeah, even if it's just a farm, you have to put them down and place them. And farms can just be easily killed because they have very little health.
Finally! Like, we can't produce anything right now because our attention is completely on Zach right now.
Yeah, and I think mainly because of the forward barracks.
Yeah, it is the forward barracks. Because they're spawning and just running right out of the barracks to wherever he wants them to go.
Now, the first wave that was more effective was without the forward barracks. So that was executed perfectly.
Yeah.
It's just once they can place down a barracks in the area and then line them up like even further forward, you can just creep into somebody's location, or you could sneak behind them and put one down, which is what I did to you guys last night.
So how's Spooter doing over there? Because we're losing.
Same thing basically. Barracks placed down in the forest, and it doesn't take very many units to just clean up all the buildings. But it looks like there's no buildings. Oh, there's one unit on his. Could kill that. Oh, there you go. You can kill that one unit. Oh no, there's more than one. There's like 6 of them on his down hall.
You can still potentially kill them all.
Could. He's already to ruined state. Or damaged state.
Oh, yeah, then it's probably... Help him fight
3
right
blocks
soon.
left. 3 targets left. Spooderman swiping with a sword and spam clicking does not do anything in this version of Minecraft. There's a
that's
cooldown timer
bedrock thing
on your
on-
sword. So if you spam click, you're going to do way less damage per second than timing it right. I don't know if that translates across Bedrock and Java, but in Java it's definitely like that.
You can spam bedrock, I think.
You can spam?
Yeah.
That's probably why he's doing that. Yeah, if you look on your crosshairs, there should be a little sword, and it'll fill up once your
Yeah.
attack will do full power.
Yeah, turn on options, don't show.
I think that's the default now. The options, you can put it down on your taskbar if you really want it. So just blue remains now.
Now he's putting buildings over here. You haven't
Yeah, that's
even
what he
beat
did.
us yet.
Yeah, that's also not gentleman's rule, not allowed.
I'm saying, I thought that was illegal.
But it does enforce that we probably need a coded sphere of influence thing
Yep.
as part of the release. Because those strategies are too powerful not to use, just like going to a quad if it's open, which Gazer says is a legitimate thing and you shouldn't do anything about, but
Yeah, I don't think that is a legal strategy.
Yeah, that's an RTS thing.
I don't think if you're on teams, you shouldn't split when everybody else is just going to one quad.
Oh no, that's a definite thing. Well, I would... Okay, so here's
If
my...
there's 4 quads and everybody goes to one quad and you go to 2 quads, you're not starting out on the same level ground.
Right. But also those teams probably should be bounced by agreement or whatever, right?
Yeah, there should be, and we just forgot to talk about it. That's the thing that I have a problem with. And then you shouldn't be able to build in somebody's area until you conquer them. The open area, yeah, go for it. Go nuts.
I quit.
I'm about right there with you, Fire.
There's no troops over here, so Zach can't do any damage.
Well, no,
What are you
literally,
talking
I
about?
just
He's got like
done-
a huge army.
I just got done dropping or
huge
killing
army.
the last of the ones that he dropped off the last time, and now I just seen him pass me by, which means he just dropped another line. So
No, he doesn't have any troops. There's no troops here. There's some at the front of the base that he's going to pick
Right,
up.
right. And that's the problem, because we can't stop his barracks to stop this bleeding, basically.
Let's see. There's 22.
like I can look in the chat and see myself dead 1, 2, 3, 4,
Ah,
just on the screen that I can scroll. 5, 6.
Okay, let's
7,
do this.
Actually. Yeah, why don't we have a kill counter?
because this is probably the most we've died in any game. It's the first time it's come up. Don't
This
know why
seems
I'm
like a
doing this.
strategy that help would play if we had help still.
Oh, I know he would. I totally know he would too.
Oh, Spooter's out? I didn't know he's out.
Yeah, Spider-Man died a long time ago.
Great, so I'm the only attention.
We are, yes.
I thought you gave up.
Well, it doesn't mean I can like quit the team. I'm still on the team, but I mean, it's just
Interestingly, Zach, I've seen him do this in every match so far. Zach places the town hall like right by the entrance.
It's a rush strategy. Get
Yeah,
the resources
places
right
the
away.
town hall right by the entrance.
it's so he can get access to the buildings and start and just walk his way around like a U shape.
Yeah, but
It-
it means that you don't have to dive far into the base to take him out.
Right, but he rushes so fast, nobody can get to the point where they can do that.
Yeah. But if the sphere of influence was in effect,
The
then
only
I-
person I know of that could probably have a chance of doing that strategy against Zach and actually accomplish it, no offense, Tech, is Gazer.
Doing
Well,
what?
if the
Russian.
sphere of influence was in effect, the rush strategy here would not be as strong as it is right now. And his town hall being that close to the entrance would he would have early game advantage, but that advantage comes with the risk of it being so close, as with like the normal rush strat. You rush and you're risking that you're not going to have the same production to make up for the rush.
Hey, Spooderman, I've seen that message like the first 3 times.
Yeah, you can stop saying that now.
Yeah, we've seen it. Just didn't want to interrupt the conversation going on to acknowledge it at the time. That's all.
Yeah, can you place down? Because I don't think you can place down.
Spectator,
Because
you
you're in spectator.
And if you get on the hot bar thing that you have a item in your hand, the screen goes all funny. I know that.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's no big deal. You're out of the game. You're not producing any more resources. If you want to just pretend like you're playing still, you can buy stuff. I think it probably still decrements your resource counts too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does, because you don't have any lumber now.
He left. I win.
Oh, Zach's
Oh,
gone.
wait. Dang it. Well, Fire, what do you think? This was our only hope, that's why I did it. It's the last hope of
It's
Star
not
Wars.
enough.
I know it's not enough, but it stopped it. Stopped the bleeding.
You guys you're limited on lumber, looks like.
Right, because he took out all of our lumber.
I mean, all you really have to do is place one barracks right next to his town hall, and then you're done.
Go for it, Fire. And then there's archery ranges in our base, and more barracks in our base. That's my guy. I don't know why I'm trying to kill him.
Wow, lag for real.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Or if
Stupid
TSCraft
jumping.
up or something. Yeah, Spooderman, get back in here. You're just generating train, and that's probably what the lag came from just a minute ago.
Yeah, that's definitely where the lag spike came from, because that was definitely a.
Thank you, CZ. Everywhere I go.
There's minions everywhere you go.
Feels like it. There's something everywhere. We're pinned in, right? We have to attack to get out.
Yep. You're backed into a corner. And you're losing lumber yards. And Fiery's gone. You gotta take out Zach, Tech.
Every time I get near something, I just lag. I don't get it.
I get a little like garbage collection.
Yeah.
But it's always done that for me. Finish him.
Oh crap!
Or not. No, Tech, just run. Just survive all of the arrows, run back into his base, and place down a barracks. He's chasing you now. One wrong move on this jagged terrain and you're done.
Like that.
Oh, that's it. Yep. The wrong way. You need to turn right. You're diagonally across each other. Zag on him.
Oh!
Oh. Actually, there's a bunch of other units over here too. Well, there's not a bunch. There's a few. 35. There's 35 minions at the entrance of Zach's base, but then there's just like a nice open spot right behind his town hall that you just place a barracks behind and then run away. You just have to get past the 100-something units that he has. Unit combat. Fiery? No, Fiery's gone. What's your defenses here? Okay. Zach's building a wall to wall you inside your own area.
Wow.
Excellent job. Excellent job. %.
Eat.
Hang on, Tech. You're almost there. GG.
Okay, now that tactic that we both did needs to not exist in this.
Yes, that
Because it
needs
feels
to.
cheap.
Yeah.
It feels cheap for me to do that because I know it feels cheap to have it happen to.
Yeah. There needs to be a sphere of influence. Maybe maybe with watchtowers or some building. Cheats beat cheats, Zach. If you want to know legitimately what happened, it's what I told Tech to do, which was he placed a couple of barracks behind your town hall.
Yeah, ran past everything and just put
Because
that
it was
barracks
open,
down.
he just snuck by and placed barracks down, and then job done because there was no defenses right next to your town hall. So, should there be a building that allows you to do a forward operating base like that?
Maybe.
Because that would give another use for the watchtower. Because the watchtower.
No, not watchtower. That'd be awful.
No. No, it would have
Well-
to be its own block, and it would have to be
A different
One-
watchtower.
time use only. Like, well, there's only one, because you don't want a lot of them. Otherwise, they're just going to do the same thing with those.
Yeah, they just put down a watchtower and then your troops die slowly in your own base, right? Or if it didn't have the arrow shooting thing on it, I think there's two ways of doing this, right? There's one where an area of influence positive, meaning that you can only build in your own area of influence. And then there's like a negative look to it where you can only build where someone else's area of influence is not, right? So you do it both ways. Yeah, exactly, Zach. That's what we're talking about. The territory system. That's what we mean by area of influence, right? So I can build next to my other buildings. I cannot build beyond a certain range of my buildings. Or the opposite of that is I cannot build within so many blocks of an enemy building. Now, the problem with that area was if someone says, okay, I can't build within so much area of someone else's building, I'm going to rush someone else's front line or normal choke point and put down a wall there that establishes my area of influence there. No one can get near that front line then, or that choke point. So both have their pros and cons.
I think we might, for the next time, we might want to just try doing the positive area of influence, where you just have to build something and chain that over, and that would mean that rush strategies of sneaking in and placing a barracks out there, it's gonna delay those because it's gonna cost even more resources to do. You could still rush in with units, but you can't rush in and place down unit production. It's too easy to sneak past.
So if I were to build on this creative obsidian,
You know, the whole problem with Minecraft or RTS in Minecraft is you can Minecraft. You know, that's
Yeah.
what our problem is. We're looking for Minecraft ways around RTS
that's what
issues.
I'm doing something here.
Which is like one of my basic reasons why I don't like the fact that I'm even able to die playing the game, because it makes it hard to command. You know, because I'm always dying.
Yeah.
Well, I like that you could die. Maybe there should be a penalty to dying, but
I think a penalty to dying would stop some of the tactics.
But the personal reconnaissance, I still don't really like that. 'Cause you can climb up on the wall and look over. You can climb on the mountain and look over my wall to see what I have, and I can just run over to your area and see what you have. And I think in an RTS, you don't get that for free. You have to send scout units in.
Three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3,
Having fun, Tech.
5. Fog of War is gonna be really hard to implement, I think. 4, 5.
Yeah, I don't think Fog of War is the answer. It's
Zach don't know nothing about no Fog of War.
So 1.
well, it's something
2,
that we thought about because that's in Age of
Zach,
Empires.
Fog of War is basically you can only build within a certain area, and you can only see a certain percentage of the map that your units have line of sight on. That would be like a Fog of War.
Let's see.
55.
It's 55 across. So I was just trying to see if you could get a control block, not the building, on the very edge of this, which is impossible, right? How far would it have to be to get to the other side? Because you're going to need that ability if you conquered somebody on the far side of this map, right? And I just wanted to see what it would need to be. Spooter, if you don't want stuck in a hole, don't dig yourself in a hole, man. Dig yourself out. Try to do something, man.
If you don't want to be on the server, log off.
So that means it's like, if we wanted to span this, it's got to be at least 64 to span this. You broke 20 blocks to get down, man. And that seems too big to me. If it's 64 radius, right? That means you're probably like from out here to where that other end is. And that's just one direction. So the other direction is that way. So if I plop down a building here, I can build like all the way back here and all the way on the far side over here too.
Yeah, it needs to be shorter, which would mean that we would need to change this map.
Or how far would it be to the center of this? Because you could build a watchtower up here, you said, right?
Yeah, you can build a watchtower right in the middle. That's the only spot.
We need to have a visual indication of what, like an actual in-game indication of what the influence is somehow, though, for this.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
I mean, we've got the build outlines. That kind of works, but doing that for all of your spheres of influence,
Lag City.
probably. To do it in a nice appearance, it's probably Lag City.
World Border would be nice, but that's also Lag City.
15, 20, 25, 32 blocks would make it to here. That's 30 blocks to the center of that area from this very edge, which is probably it's a bit extreme. It's going to have to be like 36 blocks or something, or 40. If it wasn't a circular radius, it would be a little bit more efficient to draw it.
Well, Tech, right now you're talking about designing a game mechanic to fit the map that we have.
But this is our baseline map, right? So
Yeah,
I get what you're saying. This map could be modified too. I get that.
We should. I don't think we should design it just to fit this random map that Gazer made. If we
No Spiderman.
we can on a super flat world, what would make sense to you? And then I think you work from there. We can modify this and see.
I originally was thinking that a 32 radius for every building except for your town hall, that should be 64. That was my initial thought.
Yeah.
And I wanted to see how that compared to this map to get a real world feel for how big that actually is. That's why I did this, Maderman.
And if it is 32 to that center platform where a watchtower will be, that could be an interesting mechanic here in this map. But I don't think that should be what you're designing it for primarily. If that makes sense.
Right. Because like
I still don't know if this like single sphere of influence is the best way to do this. I just don't have a better option. I need to think about it.
And really the other thing the Gazer wants, build times, fixes some of the building in someone else's area issues. Right? It could be vulnerable, maybe even to player attack as it's being built.
Yeah, that would be nice, and that would put an end to. I wouldn't say most of it, but it would put an end to some of it.
Yeah.
Just if you see somebody plop down a barracks and you don't have a barracks, you can just whack it and get rid of it. Now they could whack you, but
I don't know. I don't know how to fix it elegantly for every situation. That's all. So what I was starting to say before was, if it's a circular radius, drawing that will be more complicated because Minecraft wants to draw things in square areas, right? There's no draw a circle function, which I would probably make it a blocky circle, which means there's more faces to draw, which means it's more laggy. It is possible to make it so that it only shows when you do something, like maybe only draw it when you have a building in your hand you're trying to place down. That way it's not drawn all the time, right?
What if you started out by just telling people when they left their sphere of influence? So you would, I would know once I'm outside of it, so I can just assume that I'm in it, and then I would really only run into that if I'm trying to expand into other people's areas. Or at the beginning, I could see that you might have to chain over some resource buildings, which would be a good use for farms and make it a little bit more tactical to place down farms. Because right now I just plop them wherever I can plop them because I don't really care where they are.
And let me think this through. So what you're saying is something similar to like world protection, where it tells you left the chunk or whatever, right? In chat.
Yeah. Just a little chat message to you saying.
Okay, so where I went
you left
from
your protected
there was, instead of spamming chat, let's put something on the screen that shows visually all the time, are you in it or not? Just a little
you could,
in or out. And then I thought, well, we kind of already do that with the outlines, right? Whether you can build it or not. So we just introduce another color when you have that in your hand and are looking at the ground that says the spot you're looking at is in your sphere of influence or not.
No, I think that I should know whether I'm in my SOI, but without having to try and place down a building. Because I want to be able to get a feel for where I can go without having to try and build a building specifically.
Okay, so
because I might be waiting on resources for a barracks or something.
Let me ask you this then. The reason I was suggesting that was because it's based on where you're looking in the world then, instead of where you physically are in the world, because those could be 4, 5, 6 blocks apart from each other. So should it be where you're physically, like you have to stand in your sphere of influence and it doesn't matter where you place it then? Or should it be where you place it?
I think that would be fine for a first pass. Just pick one and go with that. Seems like it'd be easier to just grab where the player is, and you can like put it up on the GUI as just a text line saying,
and that's what I'm getting at.
Within kingdom or outside kingdom, or whatever you want to call it, and just make it green or red. And whenever you step outside of your bounds, it's red, and it says you're outside.
Like getting where the player's looking is already done in the mod. That's what I was going for. So if we're going to change it, I would just go for where they're looking and just base it off of the grid that you're already getting as one way indicating whether or not you can build there. So like make it black if you can't build because you're outside your area, and then white if you can, and then the other red and yellow colors still apply, but if you're out, it just overrides all the colors and it's black. And then we can still have it on the screen if we want, whether or not you're standing in your area, but where you're looking will be controlled off, where you're going to build would be controlled off of the grid, I think.
Yeah, if it's where you're looking, I think that's fine. Personally, I would just always want it displayed on the screen as just a tiny little text box telling me that the block that I'm looking at right now is outside, or standing or looking, whichever one. But the block that I'm looking at or the block that I'm standing on is outside of my kingdom, or it's inside. Okay. I think that would work for just to get a feel on whether that would be the right path to go down, and then maybe we can try build times too and see if the combination of those two, hopefully simple fixes.
Well, build times, the way Gazer and I came up with is kind of like a dirty hack, and that's to have a single thing that we can spawn in for all the buildings that represents its under construction mode, right? So we've got the full state, we've got a demolition state, and we've got 50% state, right? So this would be an extra state, but we could do something dirty like place down under construction state that just carpets the ground for the area of that building size with unevenness. And it could be, wooden blocks or whatever construction looking blocks are. And it spawns in its own health block for that state. And probably the control block for that building. But so the reason doing that is if we go the other way, which is to build another structure on the structure server, the build world, it's a structure
I'm
for
not doing that.
every building, right? And that
I'm
sucks.
not doing that.
Yes, no.
I think you get one structure, and that's there's something that's going to be built here,
yes,
and it has like one health block, and that health block can be attacked by a player.
Yep. That's basically what I'm thinking is the easiest thing, because none of us want to build that many more buildings.
Yeah,
For every
I'm
single
already
building,
kind of
every
tired
single
of the
team.
disciples.
Yeah. And I can pass into that building thing, because if I do it code instead of the structure file, I can say you need to be this size and cover this area. So we can still get the same size to prevent people from building things on top of each other still.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be pretty. It can just be like a layer of blocks and just one target entity on there.
Stack of logs,
Yeah.
something like that. That just looks like, here's this material I'm going to build something with.
Because the build times aren't going to be minutes. They're going to be like maybe one game cycle, maybe two.
They
I
need
don't
to
think
be
they
longer
should be
than
very
that,
long.
though. They need to... So think how long a structure sits around for. It's 30 seconds after it's destroyed. Could you go over not knowing that it was there to begin with and just drop what you're doing and kill something before that despawns? Or in a third of the time it despawns? That's what the kind of time we're talking about, right?
Well, I think it might be a minute or maybe a minute and a half, but it's not like we're not talking
No, it's
about
not like 10 minutes.
something that you're
No.
going to be staring at for 10 minutes. It's not as long as research takes.
Right.
It's max build time, I think, would be for something very expensive, and that would maybe be a couple minutes.
And I do think it's important to have the ability to make the build time different durations based on the building itself.
Yeah, and now we're introducing more complexity and more knobs that we can balance.
Yeah.
More knobs that we have to turn to try and balance this beast.
I think the vast majority of them all have the same time. But if we find that everybody's trying to place a barracks on someone else's area, and that's the problem child, they'll make barracks longer. We can default everything into 30 seconds or a minute, and then adjust from there, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I think default it to 30 seconds, maybe 20 seconds. Because the resource, if you default it to 30 or a minute, you're going to really slow down the first part of the game unless we counter that by upping resource production. And I really don't want to mess with resource production because I really like where it's at right now.
Same.
So I would say default everything to something really low, and then if we see people, if we think that some of them need to be upped, then we can just pick that one and just turn maybe one knob at a time instead of trying to turn all of these knobs at once.
Yeah. And I don't think it's going to have as big of impact on the gameplay as what you might think, because if it's 30 seconds, that's only 3 troops you're stopping from being produced in the world. Right? And it's just delaying them from being produced is all it's doing.
Yeah, and it might not. I think the sphere of influence is going to have a lot more impact. If we could get sphere of influence in, then we can play again, and I can try and play really cheaty, and we can see if it actually works.
Okay.
Because I think, other than that kind of cheaty plays, I like the changes that we made today, and I think it's balanced pretty well right now.
It feels like you need to make a choice, and the choice has consequences. And before it didn't. It was guided for you or given to you.
Before it was get pikemen and get arrows. and get pikemen first, then go attack everything. Get arrows until you can just unit cap pikemen, and now you can pick.
Yes. It was kind of a simple change that made it work.
Yeah.
Okay, so between the two, you think Sphere of Influence is probably the first one we should add.
Yeah,
To try
I
and
think
fix
that's
this
more
mechanic.
important, and because of how strong the Zac tactics were, I think it probably needs to be for release candidate.
I agree.
Maybe both of these for release candidate, but if the sphere of influence is strong enough, then we won't need build time. That can just come along later.
And I can fully see a scenario where someone downloads the mod, doesn't like Sphere of Influence, or doesn't like build times, whatever. I would like to have a flag that just sets what the Sphere of Influence is in the config, like how big it is, and then also whether or not it even checks. Right? Just ignore
Yeah,
it.
maybe
if they
that can
want
be a
that.
lobby option to turn it on or off. And then if people really want to dive into it, they could go into the configs and change it. Change what the distance is. Anyway, I gotta run for the night.
Yeah. Yep. Good night.
I'll be around tomorrow. Look good. Good night.
Night, Tizzy. I'm playing referee for these two.
Oh, you don't have to do that for it. Where are you guys even
I'm
at?
chucking random potion effects on Spooderman to see if it makes them last longer.
Oh. Where are you? I'm the TP.
Although I think his regen just ran out.
Well, they're all decked out anyway.
Yep, I put him on even terms.
Come at me. You ready? Go. Finally got a win, Fiery! What the heck? How do you... Did you see that? How did you get the pike behind your head like that?
Probably charging it up.
Oh.
Here, Tech, I'll help you win.
Okay, thanks. I'm still in creative. See? Oh, it's the shield.
Oh, yeah.
Huh. I mean, we don't have shield yet, so it doesn't matter right now. Okay, Sphere of Influence. I'm actually going to stop the stream now, guys. Good night, everybody. I'm getting tired and I need to get to bed, so. Bye!
See you, everyone.